Industrial Technology Systems, or ITS as we call ourselves, was formed in 1991. We're an independent solution provider, so we pick the best products from the market to meet the customer's needs. In 2007 we developed, and in 2008 we launched a product called RiTA. RiTA is an energy and utilities monitoring system. There are a number of systems on the market that do energy monitoring, but RiTA does steam, water, gas, air, so it's more the entire utility set. It monitors, records and reports on the information that it gathers. It's a robust recording device. The first thing you need in any control system is to actually have robust, accurate data. RiTA provides that as a start point. Once you've got that, you can actually analyse the data that you've got. You can make selections on which are the most important parts of the usage, utility or energy usage that you need to target, and then RiTA allows you to monitor the effect of the changes that you make. The NHS is the largest employer in the UK, and the NHS represents something like 3% of all carbon emissions in the UK for the public sector. So it's a key target for a product such as RiTA. We have targets within the NHS to reduce energy usage by around about 50% by 2050. From April 2010, there's a new scheme being introduced by the government for carbon reduction. The NHS and other large energy users will need to buy carbon credits. If they exceed their carbon credit limit, they'll be given penalties. If they reduce their carbon footprint, reduce their energy usage, they'll be given bonuses. One of the key features of RiTA is that we've tried to make the front end, the user interface, as simple to operate as we can. We've used it so that it provides the information that it provides in a graphical sense. So you can see graphs of the usage of data. You can see a traffic light system that if it's green, everything is okay. If it's amber, that means it needs some investigation. And if it's red, it means you've gone over the limit that you were set for either that day, that week or that month. From a simple user interface, you can see an entire department. You can see an individual machine. You can see the hourly usage, the weekly usage and the monthly usage. You can compare a similar device in one department against another to see whether one uses more energy than another, whether one department uses more gas, more water, more steam than another. So you can do comparisons across the same equipment in different departments or different departments within the same facility. The key part of the interface is that it's graphical. So what you see is pictures. So you can actually have a picture of the department, the hospital, the machine, with the data actually displayed on the picture. So it's very easy for people to identify what the energy usage is with the specific piece of equipment that's actually being used. It can be set to your specific requirements, and the colour coding just makes the whole thing easier for the people who actually use it. And we wanted to make the interface as easy as we could because the people who use it are busy. They don't have time to sit and analyse. What they want is a fairly simple display that says, this is fine, this needs looking at, this is something you need to do something about. The second thing we did with the product was to make it modular. So you can buy a single system to monitor one piece of equipment and then build slowly to the point where the entire department or hospital is covered. So there's no major capital outlay in order to get started, to see that the fact that the system is effective, that it does what you need it to do. And the system monitors the information continuously. All of the time it is gathering information, whether that be every minute, every 5 minutes, every 5 seconds. But it gathers the information all the time. So if there is an effect, if a limit is breached, you can go back and actually identify which piece of equipment, which piece of plant, which department actually made the breach, and analyse what it was that did that and rectify that problem. You can do a number of analysis with RiTA, one of which is actually to find out whether you're being overcharged by your supplier of electricity. Systems that we've installed have actually shown that people are occasionally. But the main thing is that once you've got the information, you've got real-time data that you can use, you can target those elements that are likely to give you the biggest savings. You can make the change and then monitor the effect of the change. That's the main purpose of RiTA, is to reduce your costs. The key part is that the energy usage and the utilities usage within the NHS is big. It's massive. So even a small saving, even a small percentage saving of their energy usage or utilities usage has a significant impact on cost. The system is designed to be low cost entry, So you can start with something small that covers a whole department, all of the electricity usage in the department, and identify which departments use most energy, and then get more and more detail on the equipment in that department once you actually know which are the biggest users. It's simple to get into, it's easy to use, it's robust, and I think it's there now to be taken advantage of.